There was a error, I guess. So, back with it again. I can open these packs. Okay. Okay. Gonna get nothing good because they're only standard. Alright, what's that? Wow. Nothing good. Well, now we're going to franchise, continue. Right here. There's us. Next. And yes, I am a Yankees fan. You didn't know that. A little tired. It's like 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, my bad. 94, I thought it was 90. I don't know what this is. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tired, but just gotta make this episode. It's gonna take like an hour and a half, so.
Almost ready for game. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener. And you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Grounded to third. And they'll slap the tag on it here in the rundown between second and third.
I can throw it. That's fine.
In is Joey Votto now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul.
Those outside pitches you cannot hit.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Tom McAllister. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup?
I'm not talking a lot because
Well,
I'm
Matt,
really
the key
tired.
for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Giancarlo Stanton now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the out.
Wow. All right, guys, here's some defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains. Stepping in for the Jays, Chad Adams, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he struck him out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
In comes Broxton. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. After it is McCutchen. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Zach Kozart. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now a bunt attempt here. Adams Gloves it, and he'll step on the bag.
Why you bunt it over there?
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Next to bat for Toronto, number 1. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Polanco into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's no run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Polanco. He doubled to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Wow.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat. Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Chad Adams becomes out number 2 this inning. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Number 1 is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pop high in the air. Number 1 waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. first base line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
God.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Polanco over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. Striding in once again, number 1, a base hit in his first trip. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Here's the first pitch
I
to him.
thought it would have been much longer.
High pop-up. Lamb has a play.
Might play 2 games, who knows?
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Tom McAllister. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Popped him up. Longoria is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. No balls and a strike to count. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... So So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Polanco. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So striding in, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and they go down in a hurry here.
Oh my God.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Chad Adams. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophies as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift.
Oh my God.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded down the 3rd baseline.
Longoria.
Foul ball here, 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Drop.
Trout is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is.
God.
Paul Sewell is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Late that time for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter,
Digging in once again, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario.
designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Cozart. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Cespedes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so
God.
far in this one.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Like,
We are north of the... Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Polanco on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy because
high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Cespedes.
oh
Gone!
God. That's why I love you.
I know I
so
get big
much
money for
better.
my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate. This guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in now for the Yankees, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the... Now at the plate, Tom McAllister. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Vero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax, stay within the game plan, find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm so tired after this game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A high fastball is in there.
After I hit one more
2 out,
time,
nobody on.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Bullet back up the middle. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jays answer right. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Swing and a liner. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Next for New York, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short, reined in. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. In now is the Yankees DH, Zach Kozar. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes is there.
Well, see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like and subscribe button.